fight for freedom said it must go on. This fight for reparation must go on. This fight for freedom said it must go on. This fight for reparation must go on.
Yes, my brethren, what is your take on reparation?
Reparations. It's about self-repair, innit? Like, to repair the damage, do you understand? And for me, it's definitely about the repair of our minds, because you see what it is now. They say, conquer the mind and the body will follow, do you understand? And me, I'm not a youth no more, but I'm younger than the older generation that's still attempting to lead the vanguard of revolution and liberation. And I say attempting because they're not really doing a good job in that regard, because this self-repair aspect has been lost on them, do you understand? And that's why it's been lost on us, and it will be lost on us if obviously we don't also take that up for ourselves and show our children also about living self-repair. Do you get what I'm saying? Because a lot of the things we do is learned behaviour. We don't even understand where we get enough of these things from, but we want to hold on to them like it's ours, it's precious, and it means something to us. And again, that information, who did it really come from? Do you get what I'm saying? How close to the truth is that info? Or how close to its essence is the information that we have? Do you get what I'm saying? We talk about dissemination of information, so we really have to repair our minds, and that comes from even a certain behavioural practice. Do you understand? Going against the grain of what we think is now normal. You say like we think that it's normal for black people to treat us a certain way. We must go against that grain. Do you get what I'm saying? And come together with people, give an opportunity. Because that's actually giving ourselves the opportunity to thrive and flourish in that regard also, you see me? So the reparations is definitely about the self-repair and us moving in that way where we are actually building and doing things that actually benefit us. This sending our picnic to school and it don't make no sense again, do you understand? We need to be building buildings, having homes that we can go and put people in housing, so much things that we can do from the top to the bottom. And that's what reparations is for me. We don't need, like again, if we got money from these people to say, yo, here's your reparations today. This is what we're giving you. That money would be worth anything if even 50% of quote unquote black people came together and actually amassed a certain amount of wealth for the community. Would that reparations payout mean anything?
I just think we need to stop waiting for things to be handed to us. We need to stop making excuses for the reasons why we don't have so much. It's evident, we know what's happened in history, we know that everything has been stolen from us, but we can't allow that to hinder our progression and our growth. We need to start making things happen for ourselves. We need to create opportunities for ourselves. We need to highlight people in our community that is actually doing work and support them in every way that we can, basically, which is why this event that we're doing for City, this coming weekend is so important, is to be able to highlight people in the community that are doing things and that can continue and help the younger generation, help the older generation to come together. This is why we're creating opportunities for stallholders for the event, to showcase their stuff and to educate. It's about community at the end of the day, and the young people need to stop using the fact that they're young people and waiting for the elders to pass down something to them and create things, because they are the future. And the elders need to stop thinking that their work is done. Your work isn't done. You've given us so much, but the fight is still continuing, and we need you to continue doing that. And that's the only way that we're ever going to be able to be in the place that we need to be as black people. So yeah, that's my take.
Reparations, it's ours. We should have it all day long, no doubt about it. And that's the fight. We've got to get it all back.
New beginning.
But it's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
Okay, reparations, listen. Our people for over 400 years have been suffering. And it's time now that we got what we were due.
That's right.
We are due our diamonds and other resources that this country has stolen from us. So as far as I'm concerned, it's not even as far as I'm concerned, reparation, overdue. Get to it, it's overdue.
That's right. To you people out there, have you got a legacy for your 5th generation deep? If you haven't, what are you going to do about it?
This fight for freedom said it must go on. This fight for reparation freedom said